Hey guys and gals, and welcome back to Intro to Programming Concepts. Today, we're talking about variables again. Yeah, there are more than one kind of variable. So instead of string variables, we're talking about number variables today. And number variables are exactly what they are, numbers. We use variables to store data, text data, but we also can use them to store number data. So the two main types of variables we're going to be talking about today are one, integers, which are basically all your whole numbers from 1, 2, 3 to infinity, and double variables, which are basically all your decimal values, 1.1, 2.2, and 3.14. Wait, that's pi, right? I am kind of hungry. So let's jump into our code and see how we can use number variables in our everyday code. So we're going to first type the name of our variables, shoes, jeans, and shirt. And then we're going to use equals for assignment, the same way we do with string variables. But instead of using quotes, we're going to just write the number because they're number variables. So my shoes are going to be 40, jeans 30, and my shirt 20. And the same way we print out string variables, we're going to print out number variables. We're going to say puts, and then we're going to put the variable. And then when we look inside our terminal, we're going to see the value that was stored inside that variable. So we see 40. Now we want to actually add our number variables. And to do this, we simply just make a new variable, use equals for assignment, and then we write the name of the variable. And instead of concatenating with add with the plus symbol, we're going to add with the plus symbol. And that's because they're numbers and not strings. So when we say shoes plus shirt plus jeans, and then we print that to the screen, so we say puts total without tax, and run our code again, we're going to see that our total without tax is 90. And that's the values that were stored inside of shoes, jeans, and shirt, all added together. But when we buy clothes, we don't just get to buy stuff without tax. So now we're going to make a tax variable. And that variable will contain total without tax multiplied by 0.8, which is basically a percent tax. Note that since we're using a decimal, it becomes a double variable. So now that we have that, we're going to say total with tax equals total without tax plus tax. A little confusing, but all we're going to do is put total with tax to the screen and see that the value for all our clothes with tax equals 97.2. So you see how it became a double because it has a double variable stored inside of it. Now we're finally going to put all of our items to the screen and the total, and then a little hint for what programming is and how easy it is for you guys. So we use .2s to make sure that we know that the number becomes a string variable. Because remember, with string variables, we concatenate, but number variables, we add. So to make it concatenate, we have to use .2s to make a number variable into a string variable. And when it all prints out to the screen, we get a nice little saying, jeans $30, shirt $20, shoes $40, total $97.2, but learning programming is priceless. And that's really what it is. I'm Antonio, and I'll see you next time.